Welcome to the philosophy lifestyle, where absolutely nothing matters and you question if you even should be motivated and should follow your dreams and aspirations. Do you question your existence, Halloumi? Do you ponder upon the mysteries of the Tao? Understandable. It's raining a bit, so I'm putting on my rain hat. I could of course just move to another location where I'm not getting rain on my head. But I set up everything here now and I'm happy and I like the shot, so I'm staying here. You know how, let's say like in trench warfare, you know how some soldiers just have to be sent out to get killed, like in the carnage? But it's like part of the strategy because like the actual maneuver is happening somewhere else. So it's sort of like a mass distraction and you have to send the soldiers to their death in order to do the other thing. If you regard the whole spectrum of human experience, you know, there's just some people that just have to be sent to the carnage, you know, that just don't make it. They don't have the heroic end and make it back and see their families and have kids and then tell of the war. You know, some people just have to die. And same like with life. Like, you know, like goals and aspirations wouldn't mean anything if everyone reached them. Like some people have to fail in order for the success, for the achieving the thing of someone else to be even fathomable, even a concept, right? Someone has to fail in order for someone else to have success. I mean, obviously, you know, no one wants to be unsuccessful. No one's gonna be like, when I grow up, I wanna be unsuccessful so that I serve as the backdrop for someone else's success, so that someone else can see, damn, that is not what I want to end up like. But it's kind of egoistic, isn't it? Like everyone is trying to get the success, right? And you like, you know what I mean? And then of course there comes along Zhuangzi, the second most important sage of Taoism, who comes along and says, the most amazing, virtuous man of the Tao is the one who, you know, he has a hunchback, you know, his chin goes all the way to his belly button, you know, he's kind of like you get the picture. And he says because this man, once the recruiting officers come to the village, he is the first one that they reject. And when the social workers come to give a handout, he is the first one who to get a handout. You have to know, of course, that Zhuangzi pulls his own leg a bit. He's funny. Zhuangzi is very, very, very funny, which is not that common among most ancient philosophers, I would say. And he continues. There's this tree, you know, and this tree was horrible. Like the leaves were too bitter to make any suitable medicine or anything out of the leaves. The wood was all mangled and twisted so that no good carpenter could do anything with the wood. It was considered useless. So everyone just left the tree alone, you know. So the tree grew there and grew there, considered the most useless of trees. And this tree grew old and long and at one point became a holy, a spiritual tree, because it stood there for so long and people started venerating this tree, right? Because it was so useless. Now, is Zhuangzi right? Is Zhuangzi right? Are you more useful by being useless? You know what I mean, my friend? Maybe you ought to fail. Maybe it's good, you know? I mean, imagine if you were like the next Hitler, okay? It doesn't have to be like Hitler, it doesn't have to be that extreme, right? But maybe, you know, maybe if you succeeded, you would become this asshole business manager, whatever, you know, screwing over people in Tanzania because you're like so like greedy, big corporate stuff, you know? Maybe it's good that you fail, you know? maybe like in the grand scheme of things, it's a good thing. Or because you fail, it's like inspiration for someone who's gonna be like the next whoever amazing person to like really succeed, because they saw like, damn, like Joe failed miserably. This inspired me, you know? Just like with the soldiers of the trench warfare again, right? Because they're like, you know, the ones who were actually doing the maneuver were then like, damn, you know, they sacrificed their lives so that we could do this maneuver. Like, you know, we're gonna put in extra effort there. Oh, come. Regard this, my friends. A thief enters the house. Come in. Huh. Welcome, Kimchi. Welcome, my woman.
I always enter the house like this.
Any questions? My friends, perhaps you should fail. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, Amituofo, and see you again next week.
Hope that was not your end. Was it your end? Yeah.